Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be talking about something a little bit more serious. Aaron over in the Discord let me know that Manipur is experiencing more violence yet again. It's always a struggle trying to wrap my head around some of these things, trying to understand from different perspectives what exactly is going on. And of course, from a lot of Western media, things tend to be a little bit skewed in different ways, and we don't get like the full truths. So this was something that I did want to look into. It seemed like a very, very serious issue. So he linked me this set of insights. Yeah, insights by In Shorts. Manipur on the boil again. Why is the northeastern state facing renewed unrest and violent protests? So I'm going to go through this, read it, just try to understand what exactly is going on. And I hope that people in the comments will also pitch in and try to give me a little bit more insight as well. And then I'm also going to go and see what the news media outlets are saying, and then of course jump on to X and see what's going on X. So the last 2 days. Now, I understand that there's been violence that's been bubbling and going on in Manipur for a very, very long time, but it seems to have escalated within the last 2 days. Violent protests erupted across the Imphal Valley with attacks on houses of MLAs, several MPs by mobs, sparked by unresolved issues and recovery of bodies linked to a recent shootout. Their escalation has led to indefinite curfew and internet suspensions. Now, if I'm to understand, this is violence against Hindus again. Am I correct on that? I know there's been a lot of violence against Hindus lately. I don't know if this is necessarily the case or not. A dreadful discovery. The unrest was triggered after decomposing bodies of 6 persons, including children, were found in a river, reportedly linked to the Jiribam shootout, where 10 Kuki militants died. Mai Tai dominated groups have alleged that these people were kidnapped by the Kuki group and have given an ultimatum to the government. The Kuki group. I feel like I've heard that before, but I'll have to look into it, of course. Long-standing tensions. The ethnical diverse state has been witnessing a deadly conflict between the Kuki tribals and Mai Tai community since May 2023, which has claimed 250 lives. I didn't know it was that many, and caused displacement of 60,000 people. The reasons the Mai Tais, I don't even know if I'm saying that correctly, have been seeking scheduled tribe status, which Kukis and Nagas disagree with. So because they're seeking tribal status, which I believe if you become like a scheduled tribe, you get like benefits from the government, correct? Because these people, this ethnic group of people want this, or this cultural group or people, whatever it may be, they're being killed. 250 people killed in the last year just because of that. AFSPA review. The Manipur cabinet has appealed to the center to review and withdraw the Armed Forces Special Power Act from 6 areas due to public grievances. Meanwhile, the opposition is trying to corner the state cabinet. It's criticizing government's attempts to remove AFSPA. On the contrary, meanwhile, the tribal groups in Kuki-Zo-dominated areas are demanding comprehensive AFSPA coverage for the state's valley districts. The Community on the Tribal Unity from Kongpo-Kipi district has urged the Union Home Ministry to extend AFSPA to all 13 remaining police stations in the valley districts while withdrawing it from the hill areas. Taking to the streets, protests and tensions once again intensified after the Jiribam crisis. Violent protests were staged with agitators ransacking further mobs, set tires and vehicles on fire about 200 meters away from the assembly, and burned down various public and private buildings, including at least 2 churches. Okay. Security has been beefed up. Senior officials of the Center Reserve Police Force have been dispatched by the center to the state of AFSPA has been reinstated in 6 areas. However, with opposing demands by the civil communities and the tribal groups, the resolution is yet to be decided upon. More recent developments. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has called for high-level meetings with key officials to devise a strategy to restore peace Further, three key cases of violence have been forwarded to the National Investigation Agency for investigation. In Manipur, the NPP withdrew the support for the state government. All right. Don't forget to share with others. Thank you for sharing, Aaron. Um, Really, really interesting. Okay. I see. I knew it was an ethnic issue. I thought it had to do with Hindus, but let me actually look up these different ethnic groups so I can have a better understanding. So the Kuki people or Kukizao people are an ethnic group in northeast India states Manipur, Nagaland, Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, and Mizoram, as well as the neighboring countries of Bangladesh and Myanmar. The Kukis form one of the largest hill tribe communities in the region. In northeast India, they are present in all states except Arunachal Pradesh. The Chin people of Myanmar and the Mizo people of Mizoram are kindred tribes of the Kuki. Collectively, they are termed the Zo people. Prior to conversion in the early 20th century to Christianity by Welsh Baptist missionaries, the Chin, Kuki, and Mizo people were animists. Among other practices were ritual headhunting. Animists. What is an animist? Is a belief that objects placed in the creatures all possess a distinct spiritual essence. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Interesting. So they're a Christian then a Christian. That's where I've heard of them before because I believe someone in the Discord was also telling me about how yeah, cookies are now Christian, which belong to the Protestant denomination, especially Baptist. About how like there was a group of people that wanted to form their own like secular or Christian like governance, Christian state, Christian country there. I don't necessarily know if it's the Kuki people here or not. But and then the Mai Tai people, also known as Mitai Manipur people, are a Tibeto-Burman ethnic group native to Manipur. They form the largest and dominant ethnic group of Manipur, northeast India. They speak the Mai Tai language, officially called Manipur, one of the 22 official languages of the Republic of India, and the sole official language of government of Manipur. Okay. According to the 2011 census, 83.38% of Mai Tai practice Hinduism. Around 16% of Mai Tais follow traditional Sanahai religion. 8% follow Islam and are known as Mai Tai Pongals, and 1.06% are Christians. Okay, so maybe it still is a Hindu issue. That was my understanding before reading it today, was that it was a more Hindu issue, and considering that this is they are a majority Hindu, that does tend to make a little bit more sense. Let's see what some of the articles have to say. So if we specifically go and we look at Manipur News on Google, a Western outlet here, Manipur fresh ethnic clashes in India state after 6 bodies found, from the BBC. Reuters, why has ethnic violence escalated in India's Manipur state again? And then we have the Hindu and the Al Jazeera. Ethnic violence surges again in India's Manipur. The Hindu, army deployed in Impal as 2 more bodies found. Wow. Anything else, like specifically coming out of like Western outlets? To be honest with you, it doesn't really look like that's the case. Reuters and the BBC, the Vatican released a news outlet about excitation fueled ongoing violence in Manipur. Times of India, Al Jazeera. So yeah, it doesn't look like Western outlets are really picking this up in great extent. I am curious to see what the BBC has to say about it. Fresh ethnic clashes in India's Manipur after 6 bodies found. India's northeastern state of Manipur is on high alert after authorities recovered the bodies of 6 women and children who reportedly belong to the majority Mai Tai community. The Mai Tai groups have alleged that they were kidnapped and murdered by armed groups of the minority Kuki group. The police, however, have not confirmed this. The news sparked a fresh wave of violent protests promoting authorities to snap internet services in some parts of the state. They got rid of the internet there. The 2 ethnic groups have been locked in a deadly ethnic conflict since last May, which had killed 200 people and displaced thousands. I heard about that. I read about that. The police have arrested 23 people in connection with the violence, and authorities have been imposed indefinite curfew and suspended internet service in Mai Tai-dominated Impol Valley. So wait. Okay, so why are they cutting the internet? That seems like the exact opposite of what you want to do, unless they're trying to, I guess, like quell any form of protest or gathering. So they're cutting off the internet so people can't easily communicate. But then you also, if you're doing that, then you're gonna have a bunch of conspiracy theories going out there. People saying, "Oh, they're cutting off internet to silence them." That just seems like counterintuitive. At least 20 people, both Kuki and Mai Tais, have died in flare ups that have erupted between the two ethnic groups this month. Tensions began on November 7th after members of an armed group alleged raped a woman who reportedly belonged to the Kuki community and set her on fire in the state of Gibran district. Damn. 4 days later, a police station and relief camp housing Mai Tai refugees in the area was attacked. The majority community blamed Kuki groups for the assault. Police on the same day shot dead 10 armed men in what they said was a shootout, also known as an encounter in India. An encounter. An encounter with parentheses. They don't want to label it as a shootout. Police on the same day shot dead 10. Okay, I read that. Police alleged that the men were suspected Kuki militants, but Kuki organizations deny that this claim, and that the individuals were village volunteers or armed civilians protecting the community. Interesting. I want to see what this one has to say. Probably a very similar thing. What triggers it? Manipur shares a nearly 400-kilometer border with Myanmar, and the coup here in 2021 pushed thousands of refugees into India state. Kuki share ethnic lineage with Myanmar Chin tribe, and Mai Tais fear they would be outnumbered by the arrival of the refugees. I heard about this, how it was just a wave after wave of refugees and illicit things like the border the border between India and Myanmar, like a lot of guns pass through there, a lot of like illegal drugs pass through there. So what did they have to say about this specific instance of violence? Unless this is newer. Okay. Mai Tai account for half of Manipur. They have also had better access to employment of economic opportunities. Wait, what is this? Wait. The Mai Tai have sought special benefits for more than a decade, but received a fillip in April last year after the Manipur High Court recommended the state government should consider the demand and set a deadline of mid-May. Mai Tais account for half of the Manipur's population. Extend limited affirmation action quotas to them would mean they would get a share of education and government jobs reserved for Kuki and Naga people. Mai Tai have traditionally lived in Manipur, more prosperous valley region that makes up 10% of the state's area. They have also had better access to employment and economic opportunities. Nagas and Kukis live in the poorly developed till regions. The imbalance in development that has favored the valley over the hills has a point of contention and rivalry between the ethnic groups. Okay. Does that mean that there needs to be violence, though? The group coexisted peacefully until unrelated events in 2033 exposed old fault lines, Manipur shares, yada, yada, yada. Okay. The Indian Army, federal parliament forces, the state cannot act independently and are legally bound to work with state police authorities, who analysts say are also divided along ethnic lines. Kuki also accused Biren Singh, the chief minister of Bharati, BJP party ruled state, and a Mai Tai of complicity of violence against them and have sought his removal. Singh has denied the accusations. Kuki. Okay, so this is the found burned to death. Yeah. So apparently it was a 31-year-old Kuki woman who was found burned to death. Kukis blamed Mai Tai militants. And then I guess the Kukis kidnapped and killed 6 women and children. And then tensions exploded from there. Interesting. Okay, so I want to see what is going on a more straight from the source level, and I do find that X tends to have a little bit more insight from people there directly. So like supposedly this is actually the group of women and children here, deeply saddened by the tragic incident in Manipur. 6 innocent lives, 3 women, 3 minors from my Thai community were kidnapped and killed by terrorists. Condemn terrorism, demand severe punishment for culprits. I can't even show this. It's I'm gonna have to blur this out or something. But yeah, here it's just like straight up just showing the body, the dead body. Okay, well, uh, something I didn't necessarily need to see. Um, what is this? Manipur during the Congress regime, a large number of illegals obtained citizenship papers. These illegals turned into drug lords, setting up drug businesses and driving out Hindus. After BJP pushed back, these drug lords turned into terrorists aiming to exterminate Hindus. So what is this? Exponential spike of Kuki population. Sources 1901, 1999, 2001, Manipur. Massive decline in indigenous population of Nagas and Mai Tais, possible proof of illegal immigrants from Myanmar to Kuki communities. So, there is, I mean, if these numbers are to believe, there is a very, very vast number of population increase and decrease. But also, if you look at the dates, 1901 versus 2022, this can also just be like a normal trajectory when it comes to like population increase. It doesn't necessarily mean illegal immigrants, but I do understand that illegal immigration is a big factor in that area. But I would also say some of this is probably due to just like, population boom, which, India did have a huge population boom as of late. Can't show this either. It's another, unfortunately, a dead body of a child. That is actually heartbreaking and terrible. The peace agreement signed today with the, oh, see, these are all older. Hold on, these are like older stuff. Here's another body, unfortunately. Okay. Mai Tai Hindus are facing brutal atrocities. Christian Kuki terrorists are attacking them with sophisticated weapons, and innocent Mai Tai Hindus can't do anything to save themselves. Today in Morang and Bishnupur district. Okay. Well, if you want to see the unfortunate reality that is, wow, headless body of 2-year-old Mai Tai hostage. Grandmother killed by suspected Kuki militants found in Manipur River. If you want to see the brutal and unfortunate reality of life, it's apparently overall on X. Wow. I I thought the last time I'd see that sort of stuff would be on like a live leak or um like 4chan or something. Okay. I'm just trying to go through this just to see. So yeah, this definitely looks like a terrible conflict. It's something I just need more information on. So I would really really appreciate it if you can get past the YouTube censor, because I understand that YouTube will probably censor a lot of this, but if you can get past the YouTube censor, I would appreciate it if you could give me some more information. Um, yeah, wow, okay, brutal. Okay. I'm gonna have to blur like this whole screen. I think I'm not even gonna put the screen on because yeah, it's just a lot of brutality over on X, on Twitter. So yeah, uh, thank you for watching. Hopefully I can get some more news on this so I can have a better understanding. Um, and I hope that something is done to quell this violent outreach, and all these people are dying. Too many people are dying around the world. Too many people. Way too many people. Man. I'll talk to you all later, okay? Take care, everyone. Goodbye.